folks, and welcome back to another Basic Foodie UK video. Just doing a really quick one today. We're looking at this. It's a boneless chicken bucket. It's from a company called Heat and Enjoy, which I've never heard of before. I found it in Tesco and it costs £3.50. Just really intrigued to see what this is like. There's quite a few brands in supermarkets nowadays that sell stuff that's very similar to this. I just want to see how this compares. And also I want to see if it's any better than supermarket own brand stuff, which is usually a little bit cheaper. It says here there's southern fried chicken poppets, battered chicken nuggets and breaded chicken strips. So it looks like the strips and the nuggets are just plain with either batter or breadcrumbs. The only kind of flavoured chicken is what they call the poppets, which is southern fried flavoured. And on the back we've got a little bit more information on exactly what we got. So the southern fried chicken poppets, they're shaped and formed chicken breast, as is the breaded chicken strips. It says here chopped and shaped formed chicken breast. Interestingly, the chicken nuggets doesn't say what part of the chicken it's from. It just says chopped and shaped formed chicken. Here's a quick snap of the ingredients. I'm not going to go through it, but of course if you'd like to take a closer look, please do pause the video just to see exactly what you're getting. And here's a quick shot of the nutritional information and cooking times. Again, please do pause the video if you'd like to take a closer look. Alright, let's open it up and see what we have. Okay, so not terribly exciting, just 3 packets of different shaped and seasoned chicken. Don't really know what I was expecting. I suppose that should have been it really. So in terms of cooking these, it's not as simple as just popping it all on a tray and shoving it in the oven. The chicken nuggets and the strips take 2 minutes longer than the poppets, which I guess makes sense. They're quite a bit smaller. These go on the middle shelf, this goes on the top shelf. So I'll get all that sorted and I'll see you after it's cooked. Okay, welcome back. Here they are all cooked. We've got the poppets here, and we've got the chicken nuggets and the chicken strips on this tray. They had 18 minutes in total, which seems to have browned them off pretty well. Don't look particularly spectacular, but I suppose this sort of stuff, the most important thing is definitely the taste. It would be great to know if these taste any different to just regular supermarket own brand chicken nuggets and chicken strips. Along with those poppety things as well. So I will be trying these on their own, but I'm not mad. I also do have some ketchup, which I'll be dunking them in as well. I don't know anybody on this planet who eats this sort of stuff without ketchup. I might be wrong and you might be one of them, so apologies if you are, but I find these way too plain, particularly just the battered and breaded stuff without something else. Maybe the poppets with their southern fried coating won't need sauce, but hey, ketchup improves everything, right? So first of all, I'm going to give one of these chicken nuggets a try, just on their own. I'll give this one a try and see what it's like. Fairly thin. Yeah, not the thickest chicken nuggets I've ever had. They're fairly thin. I remember this was the only one that didn't contain chicken breast. Although it didn't say it did, I don't know what it contains, some sort of chicken. but it didn't label it was chicken breast. So let's see what it tastes like. Pretty disappointed really. Pretty dry, doesn't really taste of anything. The batter's not great, it's not light and crispy, it's more chewy if anything. Yeah, just kind of disappointing really. But maybe it'll taste better if it was dunked in some ketchup. So let's give that a try with a little bit of ketchup. Well, it's better, but of course it's better. It's been dunked in ketchup. Yeah, they're just really bland. The chicken is super dry. It's not juicy at all. This batter that's on the outside isn't nice and light and crispy. It's more chewy, if anything. It's very thin. It's not really seasoned at all. It's just pretty. I mean, you get far better nuggets with just an own brand supermarket version, which probably costs a lot less. So, quite surprised. I thought it'd be a lot better than that. So next, I might try one of these poppets. Because these nuggets have very little flavour, let's try something that actually has some seasoning mixed in with the batter. Let's see what one of these tastes like on their own. That's super disappointing. The chicken is honestly, it's so dry. I think I might need to get a glass of water or something. It's really, really dry and makes the whole thing very unpleasant. Here's what it looks like in the middle. It's probably thicker than the chicken nuggets, to be honest. But not a great thing, because as I said, that chicken is so unbelievably dry. It kind of tastes like you're chewing through cardboard. And that southern fried chicken coating, honestly, is not particularly strong, and doesn't in any kind of way cut through the dryness of that chicken, unfortunately. But let's try it dunked in some sauce. Again, see if that helps things. Again, it does. No real surprises. It's just so dry, and I really thought there would be a lot more flavour, particularly on these poppets. I suppose you do have one last variant, which is these chicken strips. They're breaded, not fried. Yeah, look pretty standard. Nothing too interesting about them. Let's try one on its own, and please, I really hope that it's not going to be dry. Let's find out. Well, that's interesting. It doesn't seem as dry as the other two. It might just be because it's a little bit thicker. I mean, it's still on the drier side of things, but after trying the other two, this one is definitely better. I mean, if I squeeze it, you see there's nothing, it's really, I don't know what they've used in here, but it's really not got that nice kind of, I don't want to say the word moist because it sounds horrible, but you know what I mean, just that nice tender juicy chicken. Is particularly with how processed it is, and if you do look at that ingredients list, it's not got a great amount of chicken in it. You know, they could have easily have pumped in quite a lot of stuff to make it juicy, artificially that is, but it still tastes dry. I mean, this is probably the best of the bunch. Let's try with ketchup. Got to have a nice big scoop. Well, again, the ketchup does make it a bit more bearable. I'm just quite surprised, really. You'd think if a company is specialising in this sort of stuff, you know, they would make it as good as it can be. So here's another shot of the chicken nuggets. Now this is the one that is battered, so you'd expect it to be the most oily and, you know, juicy if you like. I'm going to give it a squeeze just so you can see on camera that nothing comes out. Look at this. Hope you can see it okay. It's just like rubber. Super dry, and again, that's batter on the outside, oily batter. Look, nothing at all. So, final thoughts on this boneless bucket from Heat and Enjoy. It's not hugely expensive, it's £3.50, it says it serves 2, although I wouldn't blame you if you were to eat it yourself. I know I probably would. So the price isn't astronomical, but don't think this is anything like what you'd get from, say, a takeaway like KFC or chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Don't even expect it to be on par with supermarket own branded versions of the same thing. Granted, with supermarkets, they don't tend to have 3 different products in a box, they just sell a bag of each type. However, pound for pound, it'll probably be cheaper and definitely better. I really don't want to hate on this, but I've never ever had something like this with the chicken, which is so dry. So I'm afraid for me, I can't recommend this. Try and find a supermarket's own brand alternative, or try a different brand. I would be interested to know though, if you have tried this before, what you thought of it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Fairly quick and swift. If you enjoyed it, please do like the video, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Just getting started with all this YouTube malarkey, and every subscription really does spur me on and motivates me to chuck out another video. And I'm also really interested in hearing if you have any ideas on what I could do next. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all of your support. Really do appreciate it. And stay tuned. I'll have another one uploaded again very soon.